it's important for you guys to be able to play every position on the field. So today's infield practice, some of you are first baseman, maybe you've never played second or short before or third before, but one, it increases your versatility, so you can, the more positions you play, the better chance of getting on the field. But two, if you're a first baseman, right, that's a little bit clanky and maybe not the most athletic, do you think it'll help your athleticism and your footwork to be able to play some short and second in practice, right? Being able to do some things that maybe at first base you don't have to do, you're not asked to do. It's a little bit tougher to play shortstop. If you can do it at shortstop, it should make you a better first baseman. So that's one big thing. Next thing is on your feeds, whether you're a shortstop throwing uphill to second or if you're a second baseman throwing uphill to short, we need to learn how to have a little bit of touch and feel with it. So if I'm going to throw that ball, right, I'm a second baseman, and I range this way, and I field it, and I pivot my feet, that's not a really hard throw. Right? So I've got to be able to feel comfortable taking that thing and giving my partner a feed that doesn't scare him, that he can actually see and turn. Some guys, Kyle, let's that ball one more second. Some guys, you guys are getting the ball, you're on small diamond, you're 30 feet away from the guy, you field it, pivot, and you act like you are Pedro Martinez getting ready to pitch, and you throw it 150 miles an hour at the guy, and it flies by him, and then you go, oh, why didn't you catch that ball? So if you don't feel good about being accurate with touch, you can find a wall, or we do it in throwing program every day, but just find a wall at your house and just work on like different arm angles and just put a little square there and feel good about hitting that thing from different arm angles and different speeds. It can't just be, that can't be our arm angle at shortstop or second base. And if you pitch a lot, okay, fine, you're a pitcher, but you got to play some middle infield. You got to be able to take a ball, go one way here, take a ball, and have a little bit of touch, all right? Some guys I saw almost die over here because some of you would wind up and throw it like you're literally pitching from 30 feet away. There were a couple guys, just by your ready position, I could tell if you were going to field the ball or not. A lot of guys did it really well. Well, where's Kimball? Where's Cole? I noticed it right away when he got up. He didn't just get up there and just stand like this. He got up in line and was like this immediately. Like, I could tell he was ready to roll. Didn't mean he fielded every ball, but he was never late on a ball. And then next guy would come up and be like this. Because I sat right behind you, every single guy. Some guys would come up and you'd be like this. And guess what? Do you think that when we went left, you got to that ball? No, the ball was hit left and you went, then it went by you, and then you were like thinking like, oh, that ball is too far, or I'm too slow. Well, do you think this had anything to do, your ready position had anything to do with the lack of your range? Yes. If you were like this, ready to move, anticipating the ball coming out of the machine, you probably get there. So it's every time you come up. I know for a fact, every time he came up, he did the same thing every time. He was like, he wanted that ball really bad. Some guys didn't. If I'm underhand feeding, what did I tell you guys after you feed the ball? What are we doing? Yeah, it's shaking his hand. I said that about 1,000 times today. Shake your shortstop's hand. Shaking your shortstop's hand is this. I field the ball, shake his hand. Too many of you are flipping with no momentum. You get the ball, you do that. Some of you were doing this. You were fielding the ball and then flipping your hips and doing that. Just keep moving. You're moving to your right, field the ball, just keep moving. All right, now we said shake hands with your front hand, wave goodbye with your back hand. But don't stop your feet, because now you're just flipping all arms.